Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to What the Show.
What the Show?
What the Show. With your favorite hosts, Joe and
Dustin.
Today we have a cool episode. Today we're talking about our favorite games from back in the day, retro games, I guess.
Yes. Yeah, you can call them retro. 90s, late 90s for me.
And why they're awesome and why we love them so much.
But before we get into it, you guys make sure you subscribe to our channel.
Oh yeah, hit that subscribe button.
Yeah, we put out a new episode every Tuesday, Thursday. You want to be up to date on all What the Show content. That's the best way to do it.
Exactly. Show some love.
Subscribe.
All right, and so without further ado, let's start the show.
What the Show?
What the Show.
My first year as a freshman, it was 1998. My old man just bought a computer because we needed one, right? The house needed a computer.
Yeah.
So we went to Gateway down on Baltimore Ave, and we got a computer. And it came with a whole bunch of shovelware.
Okay.
Right, just a bunch of garbage that I thought was great at the time. My old man thought was great. And it came with this game called Midtown Madness.
Midtown Madness. Okay.
Midtown Madness. It was pretty awesome.
I have not heard of that one.
All right, so Midtown Madness is like an open world racing game set in Chicago.
Ah,
and
interesting.
It was great too because the computer also came with a racing wheel and pedals. So like I was put this thing in the first person, I'd race around Chicago. You know,
ooh,
crappy graphics Chicago, but it's all 3D and like it blew my mind because I think all I had until then was like a Nintendo 64.
Ah, okay.
Just like fully rendered like CD-ROM graphics, and it just blew my freaking mind. It was awesome.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. And I'm not good at racing games either. That's why I like the open world.
So you can kind of just drive around and do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
And it wasn't timed or anything?
Well, there were things that were timed. There were races, but I didn't do those. I literally just ran around the town.
That's not a lot.
And there was like pedestrians, which was awesome.
Could you run them over?
No. Every one of them jumped out of the way at the last minute, no matter what.
Sad.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's good. I guess your young mind didn't get corrupted.
Yeah.
Running over all these people.
The coolest part, too, one of the coolest parts is my buddy and I used to like to make videos, Kevin and I. And so we would have videos where like we left, right, and like we went somewhere. And my old man drove a truck that looked just like one of the trucks in the game. And then we cut to like me playing the game in the truck, so it looked like we were driving in the truck, and like we'd have voiceover.
Oh man,
yeah, it was pretty intense. Like that was production value for us. And another cool thing too, like you can download anything off the internet, so it's great for modding.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Which is like my first foray into modding.
Oh, really? Wow.
So I downloaded like a bunch of dream cars, like super fast cars that were like just broke the physics of the game. You know what I mean? So like you just fly out into the distance. Yeah, it's pretty great. Oh! They had damage too, which is awesome. Like I never saw that in any other game.
Yeah, yeah.
You hit another car and like badoosh, like your windshield would break or something.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was badass.
That's awesome.
It was the most fun game. I played it literally forever.
Forever? That's awesome. That's awesome. Cool. Cool.
Yeah, man.
All right, for this one, Dustin, this is a game that I used to play a bunch on my computer. This was back in '95, though. I think I got my computer, I think it was like in 4th grade or 5th grade. I was a little kid. Whatever, you know, it's all right.
Yeah, and bougie computer boy.
Anyways, I had this game, so we played this in school first. They introduced this game to me at school in 5th grade. We played on the computer, and it was the first time I ever played a computer game at school, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever. Okay. Basically, the game's called Oregon Trail. Trail 2. Oregon Trail 2.
The second one?
The second one.
Electric Boogaloo?
No. And the coolest thing about it was like basically, it's like so nerdy, but you basically could load up your like little Conestoga wagon. You pick the tech wagon, and you can mod it and everything.
You can mod it?
You can mod it. You can choose the shape of the thing, the wheels, everything. Okay, so they give you 3 recommendations of what you want to have. Like, oh, we recommend you take this pack if you're trying to go for a long time, whatever. Okay. I would always say no to all of them, and I would just load up the thing with ammo. Guns and ammo and bullets, and that's all I would have in it. And then what I would do is I'd go out, and then you could hunt. And you could just hunt and like shoot stuff and then bring in all the meat and then just keep driving.
What did it look like? Was it like duck hunt hunting?
It was kind of like duck hunt. It was duck hunt. They took photos of like real bulls and stuff.
Oh, really?
Real animals.
Yeah.
And they just kind of like cut them a little bit. It wasn't good graphics.
Yeah.
It was like stop motion almost. And you could shoot them. And yeah, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. But okay, so that's the part I liked.
Oh, really?
And horses weren't as good in the cold. So they're great and they go really fast, faster than the ox, but then when it becomes winter, they would get sick and die really easily.
What do you do? Like pick one of each?
You can pick however many you want. You have like 6 slots. But the more horses you pick, or whatever,
you gotta feed them, right?
You gotta feed them, exactly. Okay. You have to and it'll be like, oh, your horses are starving, and you start slowing down.
Could you?
It was super complicated.
Could you like kill a horse and feed it
Yes, you
the other horses?
can butcher the horse and eat it, yes. You can feed it to the other horse, you can eat it. You can eat it yourself, though, if you're hungry.
Okay.
There we go. Starvation. Do you want to butcher a horse for meat?
Oh.
Yeah, or an ox. Yeah, and usually, so you start out with, like, you can pick how many people you want to go with, but you start out with, like, 4 people, maybe.
Okay.
And usually you end up with 1 person making it to the end. Everybody else dies.
How do you win, then? You just make it to the
You just make it to the end,
okay.
yeah. And
what was, like, your best game?
My best game, I had 2 people alive.
Okay. From, what, 4?
From 4, yeah. Okay. And I would make all my best friends in there.
Nice.
Like Jeremy, Joe, you know, and so it was a fun game. You weren't in there because I hadn't met you yet. So, I'm sorry, Justin.
Cheap excuse.
But it was a good game, man.
Well, nice, man. Yeah, that game was awesome.
Yeah, it was a good one. It was a good game, man. Definitely recommend it.
All right.
So what do you got for me, Dustin?
All right, so my next game is another game that I played for hours. It was called Virtual Springfield. And it's pretty much just The Simpsons, right? They live in Springfield.
Virtual Springfield.
You literally just walked around the town. I think there might have been an objective, like you had to collect something. I don't know.
I thought you were going to finish that sentence with more. You walked around the town killing bad guys.
No. Like, no conflict. You just walked around.
You just said hi to people?
Yes. You can, like, go in the Quickie Mart. You can go in the Simpsons home. You can go in the Flanders's.
And
the Moe's.
And they just... Can you do stuff there, though? You can, like, drink at Moe's, right?
I don't know if you can drink. But you can, like, interact with Moe.
And
you might be able to order a Duff.
And you just walk around and just do nothing.
Yeah.
Is it timed or anything?
No.
Wow.
I think you're supposed to collect something. Who knows? That's the dumb part.
That's not how you played it.
Yeah,
though.
no.
You made your own rules.
I got it around the same time I got my first computer, and it blew my mind. These open world games are so cool. Especially like the no pressure open world. I just walk around, literally do anything.
Yeah,
There's not
definitely.
Some creep blowing me up in the background or something. I remember, I think it was like under Bart's bed or something. You had like play dudes. You know, you couldn't open them or nothing. And then somebody else, I think it was Flanders' like toilet seat. It had like suggestive looking magazines, but when you open it up, it's like nuts or something. But the cover of it, when it's skewered by something else, looks like boobs. It's like, oh my god, there's boobs in this! And you open it up, it's like literally nuts, like peanuts. It's kind of lame.
I can see you, young little Dustin, like, oh, I'm so excited.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, cartoon boobs.
Yeah, but no,
nothing boobs. Like that. Nothing like that though. It's just like Simpsons stuff, and all the voice cast was there too.
Wow.
So you had like Homer, Marge, Lisa, Bart.
Could you be anybody you wanted?
I think you're a Homer.
Only Homer, okay.
Yeah, okay. I think. Or just some rando.
Because I would totally want to be Bart, and I would totally try to skateboard if I could.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
But if you're Bart, then you're like 3 feet tall. You gotta look up at everything.
That's true. But you have weapons if you're Bart.
There's like you're not fighting people. This isn't what this is.
Okay, but you have a slingshot. Bart has a slingshot.
Right.
And you have a can for doing graffiti.
You could have had spray paint, sure, but you didn't. You just farted around the town and did what you wanted to.
That's pretty cool.
Krusty the Pooh. It was really cool.
Was Sideshow Bob in there?
I think you go to prison. I think it was in there. Very nice. Yeah, so that was my other favorite game as a kid. I just sit on my computer all day, play the game. Dude, it was so much fun.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, man. Cool.
All right, what's up?
All right, for my next one, I have a game that I used to play religiously, every day, all the time. It's funny that I said religious. I'll tell you why in a second. But the game that I used to play all the time was Doom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, by ID Software. It was, I guess the game came out in '93.
Is it ID or id?
It might be id Software. That makes more sense.
I think it's id.
Because it really does channel your id. Yeah. And I just remember, before Doom, all the games that I had were like Myst, and like these like super slow, like I had this game that was really cool called Seventh Guest, and it was like a horror game, but they're all point and click adventures. I had this other game, Day in the Tentacle too.
Oh yes.
Yeah, but they're all point and click adventures, which was cool.
Yeah.
But like
it doesn't compare.
Yeah, but then when I play Doom, it's just like you're running around first person with a shotgun, and you're just like goom, 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 and you're just killing demons and like hell spawns and all this crazy stuff. And now if you look back at it, you know the graphics are horrible, but not horrible.
I think they hold up for what they are.
They hold up, but compared to like Call of Duty and things like that.
Or the new Doom.
Or the new Doom, yeah.
Yeah, but
Doom.
no, like, guys, understand.
It was a simpler time.
Back in the day, this was mind-blowing.
Yeah, it was
absolutely mind-blowing.
It was mind-blowing, and this game like really got your adrenaline rushing. And no games, at least for me, when I played them back in the day, ever did that. Like, all the games are point and click, and they're thinking and sitting, which is cool.
Yeah.
But, like, yeah, this one, like, actually got my blood boiling. I was like, oh my gosh, panicking. It's like, you know, especially when you turn up the difficulty. It was ridiculous. And then, you were talking about it earlier, but I had this thing called Doom Editor, Doomed.
Oh, nice.
And it edits these things called WADs, which are like...
Oh,
it's basically... Yeah, exactly. It's basically a package of the bad guy. It's like hand-drawn, and it's rotating every direction, like clips. And so you could edit it, and there'd be like 100 pictures of this monster, and you could like keep drawing over each image.
Oh, okay.
And then resave it as a WAD, and then it'll be the new monster. And I made like Barney, which is cool.
Nice.
Like Barney, and you throw hearts at you.
I'm no good at Doom.
Really?
I suck at first-person shooters all the way back.
Oh, I love first-person shooters. I can play them all day.
I think they're cool. Just I'm no good at it.
Doom was pretty awesome, yeah. And it was a game changer. I think it paved the road for Call of Duty, all those other games that are out now. This started it. Like, people were like, wow, this is crazy. This could actually be a new genre of game.
Nice.
Yeah. Sweet.
All right.
Oof, man. It's a lot of game talk. All right, and there you have it. Those are our favorite games, and as you can see, we are very passionate about them.
I got so many memories looking back at that crap I used to play, man.
And I was like Googling it, and I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I know, I just want to play it. I don't have any Windows machines. I don't know if I can play it, but what are some of your favorite games?
Exactly.
Like, what do you play, especially from your childhood? Like,
ones that were really good, that just you loved.
Like memories, nostalgia. What is it? What do you got?
Because we'd love to hear about them.
Yeah,
and,
it might be something we play too.
Exactly. And make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe as always.
Yes, please.
Hit that subscribe button. Shows us that you care, and it helps us create more cool content for you guys.
Yeah, it's all for you.
Exactly. And so stick around every Tuesday and Thursday.
Yep.
For more
awesome What the Show!
What the Show!
Whatever. I like that.
Yeah, that's good. That was cool.
Yeah.
Man, those are some cool games that we came up with.
Yeah, I could not. I remember Wolfenstein and Doom for all the mods. Like,
oh, really? No, I played
like
the
original. The Beavis and Butthead mod, the Barney mod. I remember that.
Oh, really? I never played the Barney one. I never played the other mod.